Here we are live again. If today is your first time, subscribe. Yes, subscribe. And in case you're just joining us, today we'll be talking about the latest powders in town. The latest powder that you can use for your skin whitening. The most beautiful and whitening powders that are safe that you can use for skin whitening. Yes. Now we'll be looking at the first one, which is we're looking at Thiamidol and some other ones. Some of them you can't even pronounce their name. These powders. Okay, let's look at this simple one. This is reduced glutathione. Now, this is what we call reduced glutathione. For a lot of people, they be buying powders for whitening to make their skin, to do skincare. They don't even know that some powders, some are reduced. They call them reduced. Like we have reduced glutathione, we have reduced alpha arbutin, we have reduced sim white powder, we have reduced kojic acid, we have all these powders you see. We have the ones they call reduced, we have the 99%, and we have the reduced one. And some persons they look okay, let's use the reduced one to make production. When they use the reduced powders, those ones that are reduced in quality, when they use them, they will not tell you the consumer. They will not tell you that we. So you will wonder why is this product is not strong. Some of all these big companies, if they use reduced powder, not that when you use reduced powder, meaning it's bad, not at all. But I just want to make you to understand that we have reduced powder. So look at it in case if you have somebody that talked about, I am selling glutathione, and you want to buy glutathione powder, ask the person, is it reduced glutathione powder or you mean the 99%? Ask. That will help you, to guide you from doing mistakes. And when I say reduce, meaning it's not strong. No, it's very strong also, but the level of the powder is not 99%. All right, the level of that reduced powder is not 99%. I haven't been told that we have 99%. We have 99% and we have 98%. So this one might be something there about 60 something percent or 70%. So you see the margin. The margin is so hilarious. So I wouldn't want to say you should use this one, but depend if for those promising for people doing organic, at least for those promising for people can get this. For those promising for people can get this. If you are just coming in here today, we are talking about whitening powders. The low version and the low percentage and the higher percentage. So I just said I'm just talking about the reduced glutathione, that a lot of people don't know that we have all these products. They are reduced type. You could go Google it. Just Google it. Reduced glutathione, reduced alpha arbutin, reduced thiamidol. We have the reduced ones then. So, but this one is the reduced one. So let's go. If you want to get the 199%. If you don't want the one that is strong, get this reduced percent. You all know glutathione is very strong and very amazing powder. So it moisturizes also. And it whitens the skin also. It's a nice powder. It's just that some people don't know how to premix it. If you premix glutathione very well, you will get a reliable solution. So now let's go to white powder. If you have not heard about this powder before, white powder. Now let me put it to you that we have powder they call white powder. All right, these are some of the strongest powder that people use. All those big companies that you use their product, like the people that produced like a baby white. These are the powder they used. A baby white, the people that produce those glutathione product, like which one will I say? Those ones that have white, we have milk color, we have black, we have orange color. Are you getting it? Comprime, glutathione, all those big companies that produce them also, they use this product. Those that produce those glutathione tube also, they use this powder. So if you don't know, they use white powder, and it's very sensitive to the skin. All right, it doesn't irritate the skin. I think that should be one of the major things why this powder is very expensive. So if you're looking for a good powder to premix, and you know that your formulation that people you want to give to, they have a sensitive skin, this is one of the powder. All right, yes. And this powder, I think the pH level from the beginning is well balanced. So it's not like if you put it inside your cream that it will be too much or to be too, no, automatically it adjusts itself. All right. So this is one of the nice powder that I recommend for those who produce or who premix or who produce for people in wholesale. This is powder you need to use. People like another people that use, Glow, this company, Orange Glow company that produce Glow White lotion. They use this powder also. All right, they're the company that produce Easy Glow also. They use this powder. I think that is why their lotion is always very strong. All right, but the mistake they do, I don't know why that Easy Glow lotion, I don't know why it gives white patches, but this is the powder they use. It's not a powder that give white patches. So no, don't think that okay, maybe the powder is too strong, that's why I give you white patches. Not at all. This is a sensitive powder. I've said it again. This is a sensitive powder. If you're producing in large quantity, there are some powders that you need to be using. Don't think of using glutathione or using alpha butene. No, you go for those special powders that when you use one, you know that it covers, the large production. So you go for this one. This is white. Now let me show you another half salt powder. This one, we all will rehearse the name together. We will call the name together, this powder. Because when I'm telling you that there are some powders I buy, there are some powders I buy, very expensive. 1 kg of the powder is about 9 million now. Those powders, some powders I buy, 1 kg of the powder is about 9 million. We'll come to that. Let's talk about this one first. This one, you will join me to pronounce it because the name alone, I don't want to bite my tongue. They just call it NAG, N-A-G, NAG. But the full name of this, you might Google it, you might type NAG powder, N-A-G powder. But the full name, in case you type it, you did not see the name that way. Just type, let's read together. N acetyl acetyl diglycosmia. Ha! You see the powder name? In fact, if you are looking for this powder, you will not you will bite your tongue. So let's quickly go to what this powder, what it does. This powder is a magic powder. When I say magic powder, the name of the powder is very strong. I can't just type NAG/powder, and Google it, or see it for yourself. Or you can type that N, then acetyl glucosamine. Very strong powder that you can use. The way I know if they pronounce the name, so if I tell you say this powder is very nice powder, I think because of the name, that many people no fit they find this powder because of the name. That is why people cannot get this powder. But other than that, it's a very nice powder for sensitive skin, for any type of skin, for tough skin, for rough skin, for smooth skin. Is also a treatment powder that you can use to promise your oil for those that use powder to make oil. This is a powder that I advise you to always use. This is a powder I advise to always use. Do not forget that they are reduced ones. So we have reduced of them, and we have 100% or 99% of them. We have the reduced ones, we have the 99% of all the powder. So this is one. Now let's quickly go to another strong powder again. This is male white powder. Have you been hearing when I be saying male white powder, male white powder, male white powder? So you can just check for MWP. If you MWP powder or male white powder. So now let me tell you about this powder. Why is this powder is very expensive? A kg of this powder is about 9 million naira. A kg, 1 kg of this powder is about 9 million naira. So how do you sell it? Most times I sell the reduced one so that people can afford it. If you want to buy this one, like the 50 kg of it now is about like almost let's say about almost 200,000 or 250,000 for 50 kg of it. So how would people afford it? So I buy the reduced one, so that I can sell it, in a cheaper rate. Also, I buy the reduced one. But however, now let me tell you what this powder does. This powder is one powder that you can use for your clients to produce cream for your client, and they can, in as much as a whitening powder, in 7 days they will get white. They can still walk under the sun. They won't have any sunburn. They will not have any sunburn because the powder contain, properties of, sun protection. All right. So if you make your cream and you do not put any sun protection, automatically this powder, using this powder alone, have put, sun protection, and also that it has put what is it called, treatment also. So for those of you who produce cream, your cream will spoil people's skin. These are the powder you should be looking for. They are expensive powder, professional powders that these people use. All right, they are professional powders these people use. So you should also use this powder. Most American companies, they use this powder. Most American companies, they use this powder to produce, but they put very, very low, how will I put it, very low amount. They put very low amount in their product, all right? Yes, to clear away pigmentations. They put very low amount. Americans, they respect themselves a lot. So whatever they do, this is their product, they are very, very careful, all right? So they put very low amount of this powder in their products to clear pigmentation, because this powder clear hyperpigmentation, and you can use it to produce a face cream. You can use it to produce a body cream. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You say it's only face cream. You can use it for. It's only body cream. You can use it for. No, it doesn't matter. This powder you can use to produce a face cream and a body cream also, and it is very expensive. Very expensive. Only 1 kg is sold for there about 9 million to 10 million. I've said it again, So for those of you who want us to train good training, clarity training, active training, you can also contact us. You can contact us, pay us good money. We'll teach you. When you make product, it works. Not only works, people see results, and when they see results, they will come back to you. Those are the kind of training, because when they come back to you, you will keep patronizing us. So that is just the trick. All right? Yes. So I've told you about this powder. Now let's go to this powder. Okay. This is the king of it all. This is the queen of it all. This is the alpha of it all the powders. All right, unless you did not see the original one, unless you did not get the 99%, unless you did not, in fact, something happened. But if you get the right powder, they call it thiamidol. THIA, yes, MUEDOL, thiamidol powder. This powder, let me tell you, use this powder, you will see result. Imagine you use a powder that, it clears the skin. It make you look. The property of this powder here, if we want to go into them, they are too long. The names, I can't even pronounce them. That's why I don't want to go. Maybe we'll take that another day. The names of this powder, they are very, very, I have names that I can't even, my tongue go bend. All right, this one I would have tried to pronounce them for you. These are powders that when you use, your skin will look firm, your skin will look smooth, your skin will look white, every wrinkle will fall off, will smooth every wrinkle, every thin line, you know, every pigmentations, dark spots, it clears all of them, unless you did not get this original powder. If you get this original powder, this is what you need to be using to make your production. But ask me how much. Very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. Let's just put it that way. Very, very expensive. The way it works, very, very expensive. All right. So if you want to get this powder, if you want to get all this powder, you can contact us. You can contact us for all these powders, all these original powders. Original. We don't sell fake. We sell what will work for you so that you can come back next time. That is the good thing about it. Now, let you all know Sim White powder. So this is our Sim White powder. You can get Sim White powder anywhere. You can get Sim White powder. Sim White powder basically is a nice powder. Is a very nice powder. But the way I don't like using Sim White powder because one, it makes the skin dry. Yes, if you don't know, it makes the skin dry. So if you're using Sim White powder, put much more oil, much oil, you know, to enhance the skin, because it will be too weird when you're doing a product, using a product, and the product is drying your skin. I don't see any good result in that. If it show whitening, like make you white very well, but it's drying your skin, I don't think that is a good. It's telling good of the product. So if you're using Sim White, make sure you always have very plenty oil. Amount of the oil you put, you know, you have to increase it to make the powder, you know, smooth very well. All right, so that people's skin will not dry. Now, you will ask me again, how should be this one again? You all remember when I talked about D12 powder? D12 powder is still a treatment and a whitening powder. It's still a treatment and a whitening powder. Let's not do this in a rush. Let me break it down for you. Wherever you are, calm down and listen. Calm down. We will come to your own production one day. Calm down. All right. So listen. This powder, this D12 powder. Now one of the powder when it be say you need. Do you know why I said you need it? Everybody need this powder because sometimes you don't really know what make your cream give white patches, mostly that white patches. You don't know why your cream gives stretch mark. You don't know why your cream give, you know, green vein. But this is the solution to all that. This is the solution. I did not really put the tag because but it's D12. It might have another name that if I pronounce it now, I will bite my tongue. So I don't want to go into that. All right? I don't want to go into that. So please, this powder, you need this powder to make your product not to be having white patches. Those people that their product always give white patches. At first, your product will be good. Wow, you like it. People said it's good. Small times they will call you on the phone, say hello. Who's you? Say me, Sarah. The powder, the cream you sold for me the other day. The cream is giving me white patches. No, Allah manje, not my product, because I have the key. And I told you what a lot of factors that cause white patches, a lot of factors that cause stretch mark, a lot of factors that cause green vein. And now these people, they would still don't want to throw their money off now. They want to still use the product, whether the white patches will just disappear. And the worst white patches one can get is that dot one they call reefer. That one is the worst white patches. It's just there, dot. You know, even when your skin, even when you stop using the product, the white is just there. The big one, the larger one, can leave you at any time because, you know, you've stopped the product and maybe I don't know, you're using a better lotion that is better than that. So okay, or you're using a Vaseline, or you're using, what does it contain any whitening, or what will prompt the white patches to be more larger. You've stopped it, yeah, but it will leave you, because you've stopped it, it will leave you. But if you have that white patches, that key don't come patches, the moment that you notice you're having that dot white patches, quit whatever you are using, quit it. And the funniest thing, after you've quit it, you will think that dot will leave you. It will not leave you until you find a proper activative, solution to it. Sometimes, all these products, you don't know what these people really use. You don't know what I use. That is why, in as much you are not there, on your behalf, I will put a treatment to cover, in case maybe the cream react on the waist, react negatively on you. It's possible. You see, so this is what we do. We put a treatment, which is the D12. We put a lot of treatment powders, or oils or solutions inside it. So, but alongside this treatment oil, put this D12 powder. And this one, don't go, please hear me and hear me well. Don't go for the reduced one. Go for the 99%, no matter how expensive it is. Go for it. So we've come to the end of this our review, and let me do a recap. I did talk about thiamidol powder, and I talked about D12 powder. Also, I talked about sim white powder. I talked about May wild powder, and I talked about also nag powder. I just call it nag powder because if you want to go into the real name, we'll bite our tongue again. All right. So, and I talked about white powder, and I also talked about reduced glutathione, where we say we have the 99%, and we have the one they call reduced. You can Google it, they just call it reduced glutathione. So any of all these powder, if you want to promise for yourself or you promise for people, you need them. They are all whitening, and they are also treatment powders also. So if you need them, you can also contact us. Do not forget, I remain Austin Global. Wherever you are, we ship to you. If you need a product that will make you white in 7 days, we have it. All right, so subscribe. Bye bye.